I'm going to miss all the different people that I've met. I really have created a small family here, and I think that although I will miss them, I will see them along my journey.
I would say the accomplishment I'm most proud of is being able to graduate with honors. With occupational therapy being such a rigorous program, I'm proud to have been able to keep such a high GPA.
I'm most proud of my golf accomplishments and my
Good
academic
afternoon
accomplishments.
and welcome to Alvernia University for today's commencement ceremony. We expect our seating to be at full capacity today, so we ask our guests to fill in every available seat on the floor and in the bleachers. So please take some time right now and slide a little closer to your neighbor. Thank you for your cooperation and making this a special day for the Alvernia Class of 2022.
It's all designed for our older gentlemen to have success.
I'm proud of earning my master's degree in social work. During this time, it was a pandemic and it was difficult for me.
What's next for me? First steps is to get my license and then look into doing my own private practice. It's one of my biggest goals.
Alvernia is unique to me. I love the class sizes and the closeness of the students and the teachers, and the accelerated classes that help me with my work schedule.
Yeah, so as an athletic training major, we do a lot of clinical hours outside of Alvernia University. So I've been at local high schools and other local colleges working with athletes and using the real knowledge that we learn in the classroom and applying it to my future career.
I guess I'm going to miss the most the community I've made here and all the friends. I've been here for 5 years now, so I definitely recognize a lot of faces. I can't go anywhere without saying hi to someone. So I'm definitely going to miss all the friends and memories that I made here.
I think it comes back to, seeing the same people, the same faces every day. I'm definitely going to miss everyone and just the experiences that I've had here, the friendships that I've got to build and the relationships that I've made with all the professors and faculty here on campus. I'm going to miss seeing everyone on a daily basis, but I'm so thankful for the core memories that I've been able to make here.
So the accomplishment that I'm most proud of, again, is linked to Opaque. I've been able to help and work with over 25 different businesses through my time at Opaque, which is amazing for our community and amazing for my personal and professional development.
What makes Alvernia unique is the small, close-knit feeling that you get here, and I'm going to miss my friends who are now like family to me.
I will remember the staff. They were supportive. They cared about you getting your degree. I called numerous times, came up here all the time, and there was never any sign of frustration. And they just saw me through the process.
With everything that I learned at Alvernia, and I mean, they have taught me how to grow into this flower right now, right? I was well prepared for this position.
I am very proud to have received the Franciscan Peace and Justice Award. I have loved everything that I've done, from alternative breaks to different retreats that they've offered. That office has truly become a small part of my heart while I've been here at Alvernia.
I am currently interning for Christopher Knoll at the Communications Department, and I can say that has been a wonderful experience. I have had a great time with real world learning, and I have done so many things that I would have never thought I would have done.
Through my academics, I've had several different internship and practicum opportunities. Alvernia also gave me the opportunity not only just to excel academically, but also through extracurriculars and give me that leadership experience.
I would say Alvernia is unique because it's small, the Philly campus. It's intimate, it has professors that care, and it feels like home.
The atmosphere and just adult education is different than your traditional. Just the experience of, them including real life experience with also, professors that understand that you work and you do have some experience in the fields.
When I came here, it was like open arms. It's like a right at home type of feeling. You're gonna feel right at home, and I really, really enjoyed it.
Dr. Ballantyne made an impact on my life. He put me in the right direction, and he just led me up for success.
In 2019, I was part of the baseball team, and we won the MAC championship. And then also recently, we just competed in the Tech Bridge competition, and we were a finalist, so it was very awesome.
making it to the very end and just gaining experience for the career that I'm about to partake on.
Definitely most proud of my undergrad degree here at AU in political science, and then also my organizational leadership degree because, like I said, it's been a long journey with my health, and just Alvernia has been so accommodating on every level.
The first thing that happened when I stepped on Alvernia before I was a freshman my senior year of high school, the first thing, they gave me a hug, and it just felt like at home. As soon as I got that hug, it sounds so cliche, but when you step on a place that you know is home, you'll feel it as soon as you get there.
I'm originally from Morocco. Okay, I came to United States in 2010. I will say I'm the only, child in my family that actually reached this level of education, which is I'm super happy with again. I know my mom, she's not going to be here. However, I'd have to go live on the social media so they can see my graduation and all that.
Graduating, of course, with my bachelor's in social work, I'm just excited that God has allowed me to finish my bachelor's degree, and I'm just overwhelmed about the whole thing.
I really just loved all of the professors that I had here at Schuylkill. They were so nice and so helpful and always there for me when I had any questions at all.
What makes Alvernia unique for me is the personalized instruction. I started here in 1989. I raised my children when I came back. So I'm here again. I'm graduating for the second time. And what I love is the personalized instruction of our professors. I love that I'm just not a number here.
The people and Res Life. I'm a stickler for Res Life because I'm a head RA now, so I very much support Res Life and everything that we do and try to do. So that's what sticks out the most to me.
So I think the most unique thing about Alvernia is definitely the active nuns on campus. I really loved their presence, and I loved coming here and being able to be a work study with the nuns. I worked for 3 years with Sister Shawn at the Mother House with the McGlynn Conference Center, and I really enjoyed my time there with her.
I think I'm most proud of being my first generation college student. Not anyone in my family has been to college, so graduating with my bachelor's in May is going to be amazing to them and to me because nobody has ever graduated from college. So.
Yes, I would say every course here at Alvernia, I feel like I got a real world learning and experience. But I would say my last year with the internships and the practicums was as real as it could get. And due to my internships, I landed a job at my internship right before I graduated. So now I'm there.
What brought me back to Alvernia was just the way it made me feel. The professors that I remember, such as Professor Oheniwa, just that family feel, and I feel like people really care. I was actually pregnant with my son. During that time, I was really sick, and they were here for me.
Yeah, I've got a lot of different opportunities through a lot of service learning classes. I've been able to work with local nonprofits and places like the Reading Film Fest, as well as my opportunities through the Opaque Institute, where I've been able to work with a lot of local businesses, large and small, doing real things that when I had my internship opportunities, it really prepared me for.
What will I miss about Alvernia? Gosh. Oh yeah, I'll miss freshens.
Good afternoon and welcome to Alvernia University for today's commencement ceremony. We expect our seating to be at full capacity today, so we ask our guests to fill in every available seat on the floor and in the bleachers. So please take some time right now and slide a little closer to your neighbor. Thank you for your cooperation and for making this a special day for the Alvernia Class of 2022.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon. My name is Tom Minnick. I'm the Vice President for Institutional Advancement and a proud two-time Alvernia graduate. And it is my pleasure to welcome you to our 2022 commencement ceremony. We ask that you be respectful of other graduates and their families and refrain from using air horns and other noisemakers so that each graduate's name can be heard. Also at this time, please silence your cell phones. Today, following the academic procession, the national anthem will be sung by Aiden Sickler, class of 2020 and 2022, Molly Marie Gaffney, class of 22, Emily Kemmler, class of 2023, and Anthony Rosario, class of 2022. The anthem will be followed by an invocation presented by our Student Government Association Senator, Hope Andrews. Please remain standing after the academic procession for the anthem and the invocation. At this time, please rise if you are able.
Let us pray. To the Creator who has called us each by name, as we hear our own names spoken aloud today and receive diplomas and acknowledgement of our accomplishments, let us also hear your voice calling to each one present to receive a word of purpose and direction in life. We celebrate finishing a chapter in our own history, that we may continue from this day and this place to create outstanding stories that surround our everyday, and in all places we may find ourselves. And so, with friends and family who have gathered to encourage and support these graduates, we welcome the presence of our Creator, who has anticipated this moment from the beginning of time. Amen.
Wow, we pack them in, don't we? Did we leave anybody else to graduate next year? Wow. I'm a little nervous with a group this big and all the sugar we just gave you, so I'm a little frightened, but here we go. I told the morning group the last time I did this, I forgot to tell people it was okay to sit, so please sit, relax, enjoy. Well, let me start with a happy day to all of our parents and spouses and sons and daughters, friends and family, faculty, staff, and trustees, honored guests, and most of all, the Alvernia University graduating class of 2022. I welcome all of you. This afternoon, we graduate classes in our College of Business Communications and Leadership and the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences. We recognize you for your achievements for all of our students, whether you earned an undergraduate or a graduate degree, attended classes day, night, or online, or in Philadelphia, Pottsville, or here in Reading. Today, we salute your accomplishments. Masks off, masks on, in person, online, game on, game canceled, box lunches, and now a big celebration. We made it 672 with 182 first-generation college students just like me. Let's give a round of applause. My comments today will include a quote, a quiz, yes, exams aren't over yet, and a quote. Many of you know how much I like to make quotes, and I usually pick Churchill, Lincoln, or Kennedy for such inspirations, but not today. Today's quote comes from one of you. In fact, sitting in the audience here with us this afternoon, Jake Taylor, a CJ and philosophy major, and it goes something like this. Scholarship allows you to transcend all of the past challenges and truly become a person you want to become. I can think of no better words to describe the transformational AU experience as we get you ready to make a living and a life. Now for the quiz. This is only for graduates, although some parents here will probably be able to answer these questions too. I need the kind of loud response that we just had, so I'm counting on that sugar kicking in. Here we go. So, did you learn a value system? Because we say we teach you 5 things. Peacemaking, collegiality, values that bring you together. Did you do that while you were here? Oh, come on, better than that. Come on. Yes, all right. Did you bring those values together through experiential learning through service? Beautiful. Did you stretch your mind and thinking with the liberal arts component of your education? Human behavior, critical thinking, the human experience. You're great thinkers, right? Yes. Gain in-depth knowledge in your major study of field. I know you got that, so you don't even have to answer that one. And got out and applied your knowledge in internships, clinicals, and project work? All right. Thank God we passed the quiz. The quiz was really for us, not for you. Congratulations to our faculty, staff, and administrators and trustees. You did your job, and you did it well. Graduates, as you celebrate, also express your gratitude to those who believed in you, sacrificed for you, helped lead you to this significant achievement. Churchill said, "Gratitude is not only the greatest of virtues, but is the parent of all others." So it is the perfect time to thank our faculty, staff, and administrators for their dedication to your success. You also have the opportunity to be part of some new traditions here at AU to thank those that have helped you along the way. You can present your Alvernia stole to someone who supported you and really made a difference. You can recognize all of those who supported you with a picture in front of the wolf. Just a few ways to say thank you to those who supported you. As president of Alvernia University, I want to leave you with two final thoughts. Be lifelong learners and be engaged citizens that get involved in your community and make a difference. Honestly, we miss you already. And as we say in Texas, you all come back now, you hear? Let me one more time offer my congratulations to the class of 2022. I'm going to ask Mike Fromm to join me on the stage. He wasn't really ready for this, but here we go. I wasn't really either, but. So this is Mike's last commencement ceremony as chairman. Mike is a 3-term trustee whose dedication to this university and your student outcome has been nothing short of outstanding. Mike and I started to work together as part of the interview process 4 years ago or so, a little less than that, and has been anything and everything I needed him to be to get this university through the first 3 years of my presidency and COVID and College Town and everything else in between. So I say with great gratitude and maybe the most important of all, friendship. Thank you. Thank you. It's your podium.
Thank you, John. That was unexpected. Before I address our graduates, I would like to recognize and thank President Loyak, his senior leadership team, our amazing faculty, and all the dedicated employees of Alvernia for another successful year during an ongoing pandemic condition. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, I'm delighted to extend my sincere congratulations to the class of 2022. We also want to offer greetings and gratitude to the families and friends of those receiving degrees today. We know how proud you are of these graduates and their accomplishments, and we share your pride. Few moments are as memorable as your college graduation, whether you're receiving an undergraduate or graduate degree. It's a turning point that marks the end of a transformative period in every student's life. But it also serves as a launch point for the next exciting, memorable, and maybe even a bit frightening phase where you'll use your education, as we like to say, to do well and to do good. I recently attended commencement ceremonies at another institution where the keynote speaker, journalist and former California First Lady Maria Shriver, encouraged graduates not only to confront, but also to embrace their fears about the future. The message was that fear is not unhealthy unless one allows it to paralyze them into inaction. Conversely, fear can be a productive catalyst for growth. By embracing that which terrifies you, she observed, you will discover that which makes you feel most alive. For many of you who may have wondered if this day would actually come, having lived through a pandemic with fear of the unknown when no one could predict the outcome, and fear for the health and well-being of yourselves and your families when no one could assure you that you were safe, your resilience in the face of these uncertainties and your presence here today are the best evidence that you've developed the ability to trust in yourselves and to persevere at times when others might shrink from the challenge. You have much to be proud of. The trustees may not be a group that you know or often see, but I can assure you that we take our responsibility very seriously for ensuring a quality education and a fulfilling experience at Alvernia. And we wish you well as you prepare to embark on the next chapter of your lives. In fact, this is the best day of the year for trustees since we get to celebrate with you and your families the fulfillment of your hard work. Today, recognizing what you've achieved, we're filled with optimism for the future. Lastly, I want to echo President Loyak's sentiment that today should be a time for reflection and gratitude. So now I'd like to ask the parents, spouses, children, significant others, and all family members and friends of our graduates to please stand if you are able. Graduates, this is your time to express your most heartfelt appreciation with a round of applause to thank these special people for their support. Your Alvernia family will always be here for you, and I encourage you to stay connected as you move on. We love to hear from our alumni about the amazing things they're doing and the positive impact they're having on their communities. Graduates, take great pride in your degree. You've earned it. Congratulations to all of you. Thank you.
Thanks very much, Mike. As we begin our ceremonies today, I'd like to recognize a few groups of participants in today's ceremony. I'd like to start by echoing President Loyak in giving my heartfelt gratitude to our dedicated faculty and staff who support our transformational mission and the development of our students. I'd also like to take a moment to recognize our graduates who are military veterans or are currently serving in the military, and all members of the armed forces. Would you please stand if you are able? Thank you. Thank you for your service and for your achievements with Alvernia. I'd like to thank the Faculty Honors and Awards Committee for their thorough process in selecting the student commencement speakers. Today's student speaker certainly represents the transformational experience shared by our students here at Alvernia. Our speaker has earned her Bachelor of Social Work degree with a minor in psychology, graduating cum laude. She received the Dr. Phyllis Hay Research Award and is a member of the Psi Phi Alpha, Zeta, Upsilon, and Psi Chi Honor Societies. She is a single mom of 3 children, one of whom had a birthday yesterday, works full-time, and was a student worker at our Philly community campus. She was able to complete her degree in 4 years with all of that at the same time. And on Monday, she'll be starting a master's degree in Florida. In fact, she missed her orientation yesterday to be with us here today. And so it's my privilege to bring to the podium a distinguished member of the class of 2022, Shantae Campbell.
Good afternoon. Thank you, Provost Fitzgerald and President Loyak, deans, and faculty. It is my honor today to deliver the commencement speech to this incredible student body. It's been a pleasure. The title of my speech is, I went in for a slice of pizza and came out with a degree. It all became real to me on Wednesday, February 9th, 2022, when I checked my email and received an email with the subject, order your cap and gowns. I had a quick flashback of the past 4 years and thought how faithful God has been to me. I walked through the doors of Alvernia University's Philly campus for the first class one evening in August of 2018. I was late and in tears because of everything I had to go through to get to school that evening. I ran up the steps and into Dana's office, not wanting to get too personal, but needing to be pardoned for my lateness. With a genuine concern, she assured me that everything would be okay. During my time at Alvernia, I've been able to meet some outstanding professors and have built some friendships that will stick with me throughout my lifetime. I have also had the honor and privilege to learn about Franciscan values, which are service, humility, peacemaking, contemplation, and collegiality. Those core values are now rooted within me. While arranging community service events for myself and my student colleagues, volunteering at my church, or volunteering after work hours for a job fair, I have discovered that being of service to others brings me a happiness that I can't explain. Like Aristotle said, happiness is the highest good. When describing humility, Socrates says it best. The only thing I know is that I know nothing. To me, that is the ultimate sign of humility. Having past hurts, I found it hard to rely on people, but I have learned to ask for help and be willing to accept it. If it had not been the support of my student colleagues, I don't know how this journey would have gone. But I do realize that all the good I do have nothing to do with me, but is accomplished through God working in me. Wherever there are people, there will be problems, but God promises enduring peace even in the midst of conflict. Alvernia has provided a peaceful community where I've been able to flourish not only as an adult learner, but I've been able to take that peace home with me as a mother, to work with me as an employee, and into the world as a friend. Matthew 5:9 says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." The Merriam-Webster defines contemplation as an act of considering with attention. That makes me think of the mindful moments at the beginning of class. Taking a moment to focus your breathing, to let go of the day you had, and think about what is to come in the next 2 hours and 20 minutes, all while being present in that very moment. That is something I enjoy and I have made a part of my daily routine. I know that my talents, mixed with those of my student colleagues, have created an environment for personal growth and development on the Philly campus. As an upperclassman, I have been an example to those coming up behind me. I've displayed and upheld the Franciscan core values, and I will take them with me as I leave here. Now, I know you're wondering what pizza has to do with anything. Well, my place of employment offered a lunch and learn, and Dana Baker was there to represent Alvernia. I had no desire to go to college, but since I hadn't packed lunch, I decided I would go for the pizza. I walked out with an information packet on the social work program, sat it on my desk, and continued with the rest of my day. The next day, when I returned to work, I looked at the information and decided it was time. I had played with the idea of getting a degree for quite some time, and something within told me to move forward with it. I went online, completed an application and my FAFSA. When Dana returned to our office the following week, she reached out and asked if I needed any help with the application or financial aid. I told her that I had completed them both and was looking forward to what was to come. I want to say thank you to all my professors. Thank you for pouring into me, helping me identify my strengths while encouraging me to embrace my weaknesses and be the best me possible. Professor Oheniwa White, thank you for your commitment, professionalism, and common manner. I cannot wait to call you Dr. O. You so deserve it. And to my friends and social work colleagues, I wish you continued success as we leave Alvernia and move on into our desired areas of study and take everything we have learned with us. Remember, We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Let me repeat that. We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but a habit. Aristotle. Thank you.
Boy, that's a tough act to follow. Now for some honorary degrees. It is customary in higher education to recognize individuals who have made a difference by conferring a degree of Doctors of Humane Letters to such distinguished individuals. Today in absentia, we honor an international leader for his continued bravery in the face of tyranny. Vladimir Zelensky, 6th President of the Ukraine, faces extraordinary challenges during 2022's unprovoked Russian invasion of his homeland. His remarkable bravery and outstanding leadership have motivated the collective courage of his citizens and the broader world in defense of freedom and democracy. Alvernia University, along with a small group of universities across the nation, join in unison to uphold their responsibilities as institutions of higher education in promoting tenets of free society, such as the unalienable right of life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Members of the Alvernia community stand in solidarity with President Zelensky and the Ukraine people against tyranny and in support of peace. And so on behalf of my faculty colleagues and the Board of Trustees, it is my great pleasure to bestow upon President Vladimir Zelensky the degree of Doctor of Humane Letters, honoris causa in absentia. Now I ask that we honor President Zelensky and the people of the Ukraine with a moment of silence. Thank you. Barry's commitment to and love of education helped launch Alvernia's new strategic direction and helped shape my vision during my first years as Alvernia's president through his service on the university's President's Advisory Council and now the Board of Trustees. A lifetime resident of Berks County, he and his beloved wife Deb established their business, Schlauch Incorporated, in 1983 out of their basement. From humble beginnings, today they employ over 285 employees in one of the most trusted and successful Berks businesses, as Schlauch Inc. has earned the #1 best place to work in the state of Pennsylvania. Barry's extraordinary support and partnership with Alvernia through the Reading and Pottsville Collegetown initiatives has paid forward the help he received to get his business started so many years ago. Barry, you are a dedicated servant leader and have left an incredible mark on this university as well as Berks and Schuylkill County. I am proud to call you friend. Show it off. You only become doctor once. Podium's yours. Thank you. And now it is my great pleasure to introduce Judy Schwenk as our commencement speaker.
You know, they say all crowds are different. I've spoken in many different places. I got to tell you, this afternoon, the atmosphere in here is electric. You people are buzzing. Is it the ice cream or the popcorn? I don't think so. I think there is so much excitement about what is happening here today, and boy, it should be like that. I am very honored to be here today as commencement speaker. President Loyak, university trustees, faculty, staff, distinguished guests, and most important, students and family members, thank you for giving me this opportunity to share this special day with you. Believe it or not, I love attending graduation ceremonies. There's so many emotions: accomplishment, satisfaction, anticipation, elation, excitement, maybe even some trepidation and sadness. Graduation is truly one of those milestone moments in life that goes by all too fast. So all of you, be sure to savor this important and special time. Before I move too far into my remarks, however, I think each of us present here today should reflect on the remarkable achievements of these assembled students. Under normal circumstances, completing a college program of study is not easy. Under the extraordinary, almost unprecedented challenges brought on by the pandemic, earning a degree is an amazing accomplishment. Lockdowns, quarantines, masks, classes on Zoom, group meetings on Teams. It has not been the path to degree completion that anyone expected or wanted, for that matter. But nonetheless, it was the hand you were dealt, and you handled it with resilience and determination. I think that makes your accomplishments all that more worthy of recognition. So I'd like to extend to you many times today my congratulations, my sincere congratulations. And you know what? We can't applaud you too often, so let's do it again. Also, a word to our graduates. Don't forget to thank those that helped you get to this momentous day in your life: your parents, siblings, spouse, partner, extended family, and friends. They were there for you when times were good, and they were there with you when times were not so good, when they were tough. They love and support you, and they play a big part in the success that you're celebrating today. And going forward, never forget that your family and friends, bottom line, that's what matters. I can honestly say, and I think most of the people here today, the adults who are long into their careers like I am, can also say that is family and friends is what has sustained them. They give us balance, they keep us grounded, and that balance will help you achieve success in life and sustain you as you go forward. Also, I would like to personally acknowledge university administration, faculty, and staff. Whether you are in the financial aid office, work in food services, or are a professor, you help these students achieve in their studies, looked out for their physical and emotional well-being, and help them prepare well for their next steps in life. You also deserve a shout out. I want to talk to you a bit about the power to transform. It's a power that I believe is in each one of us, and it is power that each of you have already shown as you worked hard in college. I've been involved in education in one way or another for my entire life. I actually started out as a teacher, more years ago than I care to admit, quite frankly. I worked for many years also as an adult educator and director with Penn State Agriculture Extension, and served as the Dean of Sciences and Agriculture at Delaware Valley College. I have seen firsthand the power of a good education, like the one you received here at Alvernia, to transform lives. In my view, no other institution or system created by humankind has the power to change the life of an individual and the trajectory of a community, as education does. In a real sense, your educational journey has transformed your life. Whether you're a traditional college student, an adult learner who returned to school to earn credentials for a changing career, or you pursued graduate or doctoral work to advance in your chosen vocations. Here today are hundreds of stories of transformation. Each of you has one of your own, and each one inspires us. There's Bethany, who after raising her children, went back to school, immersed herself in college and community life, and is now working to help build a sustainable community in Reading. There's Molly, who when faced with the loss of her beloved father and grandmother, persevered, continued her deep involvement in ministries on campus, and will be pursuing graduate work right here at Alvernia. And you just heard that amazing story from Shantae. Not just about pizza, right? She'll be graduating today with a degree in social work. If you get a chance, look at the top of her cap, saying she had, all of you have decorated your caps. I really admire that. They look great. I wish I could examine each one of them. But what she has on there is never too old, never too late. And she's exactly right. As part of your journey here at Alvernia University, you've also come to understand the importance and the imperative of service. Service is the power to transform, that word again, in action. It is a value that underpins virtually all faiths. In my faith, it is embodied in the phrase, tikkun olam, which calls on us to make the world right, to do what we can as an individual for the betterment of others, no matter how small it may be. It is part and parcel of the work of the Bernardine Franciscan Sisters who founded this institution and today continue to sponsor the university. It is a core value of Alvernia University. You learned that probably the first day here. It's what earned the university the prestigious Carnegie Community Engagement classification and Presidential Honor Roll distinction. It is personified in the efforts of Alvernia physical therapy students who offered their services to individuals in homeless shelters during the pandemic when no one else was available to give them their therapy. It's demonstrated in the efforts this past fall of members of the Alvernia Student Nurses Association to donate meals to Mary's Shelter from the funds they raised. It's demonstrated in the service hours you completed as part of your studies here. One thing I've come to know and understand during my career in elective office is government cannot and will not solve all of society's problems or meet all of our needs either, and it shouldn't. There are not enough programs, not enough government workers, and certainly not enough tax dollars to make that happen. That's why we need energized, motivated, and caring individuals like you, students, graduates, to invest your time and talent in whatever you feel passionate about. You have shown that you have talent and ability to do just that during your years here at Alvernia. You have so much to give, and believe me, your community needs you. One of my favorite poets, Maya Angelou, eloquently expressed the virtue of an impact of service. She said, "The thing to do, it seems to me, is to prepare yourself so you can be a rainbow in somebody else's crowd. Somebody who may not look like you, may not call God the same name you call God, if they call God at all. I may not dance your dance or speak your language, but be a blessing to somebody." That's what I think. As I scan the audience today, I'm struck by the diversity that I see. Diversity of color, of national origin, of background, age. Your diversity is dynamic and beautiful, a wonderful tapestry, the fabric of who we were, who we are, and who we will be. It's really a snapshot of what makes Reading and Berks County, our Commonwealth, and our nation great. Where else in the world can individuals from divergent backgrounds come together to pursue and achieve their dreams but here in America? That is what drew generations of immigrants to America. It's an ongoing and transformative process that has made our nation great. It is what continues to draw people to our shores today. It's what makes our nation the land of opportunity, the opportunity each of you is living in successfully completing your education and taking the next step in your life's journey. I am concerned, however. Our personal and public discourse has become coarse and caustic. We too easily attach labels to each other. These labels are all too often divisive and pejorative. Popular media and social media categorize everyone into a group: liberal, conservative, radical, reactionary, right, left, middle, gay, straight. Our group is more patriotic than yours. I'm right, you're wrong. These labels undermine the principles upon which our nation was founded. They weaken the ties that bind us as a people. They diminish our ability to address the real problems and issues we're facing today. The founders of this nation, for all their human frailties, knew that for this experiment in government to work, we have to work together. That's why when they framed our founding documents the way they did, using phrases like, "we, the people, the United States of America," in order to form a more perfect union. Whether we like to admit it or not, we are one people. We work best when we listen to each other. It seems so easy, doesn't it? But it's so hard for many of us to accept. We need only to look to the people of Ukraine who are standing together to oppose a war unleashed on their country by a dictator. The power of a united people working as one can overcome even the gravest of challenges, we hope. I know we all stand with President Zelensky and the Ukrainian people and pray to God that the aggression against them swiftly ends. The sovereignty of their nation is rightfully and justly restored, and a lasting peace is achieved. Through the clear-eyed lens of that example, one may ask, how do we then surmount the tribalism that is preventing us from effectively working together for the common good? I can think of no better way to overcome these artificial barriers than an infusion of new talent, motivation, and transformational energy. That's what each one of you possess, and injecting that into our public discourse. That, in my estimation, is an antidote to politics as usual and a proven catalyst for progress. And so, I would also strongly encourage you to consider getting involved in the civic life of your city, borough, town, state, whether it's as an appointed member of your local recreation board or an elective office like school board. Your perspective, knowledge, and energy hold the promise of moving us forward through cooperation and collaboration. You completed your programs of study in many fields: medicine, information, technology, law, administration, among so many others. Many of you have already begun or will soon begin to work in your chosen field. Whatever your occupation, whatever your title, whatever your level of compensation, put forth your best effort into every day on the job. As world-renowned educator Marian Wright Edelman reminds us, we must not, in trying to think about how we can make that big difference, ignore the small daily differences which over time add up to big differences we often cannot foresee. Each of you has the power to transform the world. You have it in your hearts, you have it in your mind, you hold it in your hands. Go out and be that agent of transformational change. Please, our community needs you, Our Commonwealth needs you, our nation, indeed, our world needs each and every one of you to do her or his part. I know you can, and I know you will be that game changer, that difference maker, that impactful influencer in your personal, professional, and civic lives. Once again, my sincere congratulations to each of you graduates and all of the people who helped to bring you here today. Thank you, and God bless.
Thank you, Senator Schwenks, for those inspiring and thought-provoking words. It is now my pleasure to welcome our newest generation of graduates. Students receiving recognition for their academic achievements are wearing a gold cord. The grade point averages for these distinctions are listed in your program. Students graduating from our rigorous honors program are bestowed with blue cords. As is tradition, there are no honor cords for graduate students, and those achieving award recognition, completion of the honors program, student athletes, academic honors, and others are indicated in your program. Today we will honor all of our graduates, beginning with the doctoral students from the College of Business, Communication, and Leadership, followed by the master's degree students, and then the bachelor students of the College of Business, Communication, and Leadership, and the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences. And while we're about to begin the lengthiest part of our program, it is to each individual student and those here today to support them the most important as we name each graduate. Therefore, we ask your respectful attention and for no applause in between each student. President Loyak, together with the faculty and Dean Travis Berger and Dean Elizabeth Mateo, it is my honor to present to you the candidates for graduation. We will begin with the Doctor of Philosophy. The candidates will receive their hoods by their dissertation chair.
Dennis Lee Blackwell. His dissertation is The Role of the Black Church as a Transformational Leader in Economic Stability and Wealth Creation for African American People Through Entrepreneurship. His dissertation chair is Dr. Kevin Godfrey.
Dennis, I am so proud to put this on you. It's been a privilege to
Reginald Vance Cooper, Jr. His dissertation is How Mentorship Influences African American Male Entrepreneurs in Interpretive Phenomenological Analysis. His dissertation chair is Dr. Spencer Stober. Jeanette M. Schumacher. Her dissertation is Effects of COVID-19 on Higher Education Messaging, a Qualitative Study of Leadership and Crisis Communication. Her dissertation chair is Dr. Spencer Stober. David Charles Delosher. His dissertation is The Relationship Between Student Involvement in Philanthropic Organizations and Socially Responsible Leadership Capacity. His dissertation chair is Dr. Samuel Bradley. President Loyak, it is my honor to present to you the master's candidates from the College of Business, Communication, and Leadership. Christy Pisker, Master of Business Administration. Jessica Taylor Sloan, Master of Business Administration. Joseph Anthony Polidoro, Master of Business Administration.
Grant William Hackett, Master of Business Administration. Emily Ann Ritter, Master of Business Administration. Vanessa Luma, Master of Business Administration. Bobby Joe North, Master of Business Administration. Nicholas J. Pothering, Master of Business Administration. Aiden Michael Sickler, Master of Business Administration. Eric Joseph Drubashenko, Master of Business Administration. Kersey Pielo Rosario, Master of Business Administration. Christina Marie Luisa Stefanani, Master of Arts. Dawn Louise Kleinspin, Master of Business Administration. Amanda Claire Burns, Master of Business Administration. Abigail Catherine Wilkinson, Master of Business Administration. Ali Corin Blessing, Master of Business Administration. Sarah Ann Mattarella, Master of Arts in Leadership. Angelina Janine Davis, Master of Arts in Leadership. Ashley Virginia Abbey, Master of Business Administration. Andrew J. Bone, Master of Business Administration. Aaron Michael Matson, Master of Business Administration. Christian Louis Aponte, Master of Business Administration. Lauren Beth Correvo, Master of Business Administration. Ty Shane Lee Robinson, Master of Business Administration. Hunter T. Gunsel, Master of Business Administration. Aiden Zagorica, Master of Business Administration. Timothy Joseph Bailey, Master of Business Administration. Jordan Taylor Perry, Master of Business Administration. Bethany Lee Ayers, Master of Arts in Leadership. Tareen Denise Falcone, Master of Business Administration. Ashley Brooke Gallen, Master of Business Administration. Philip Nathaniel Livingston, Master of Arts in Leadership. Brianna Christine Hocker, Master of Business Administration. Natasha Nanier Woolridge, Master of Arts in Leadership. Lisa Ann Fowler, Master of Business Administration. Iris Leticia Aldemirano, Master of Business Administration. Megan Sullivan, Master of Business Administration. Shadia Martuya, Master of Business Administration. Deshawn Lean, Master of Business Administration. Margarita Avila, Master of Arts in Leadership. Congratulations to the business graduates of the College of Business, Communication, and Leadership.
President Loyack, it is my honor to present to you the master's candidates for the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences. John Franklin Reese, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Joanna Marie Fagin, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Sage Agilisanti, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Hannah Dorothy Wolf Blatt, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Cheryl Flory Buskirk, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Dara Apgar, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Hannah Therese Gresh, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Kaylin Joan Martin, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Sarah Elizabeth Rustmeyer, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Heather Eileen Engel, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Victoria Rose Kozlowski, Master of Social Work. Kara Ann Rhodes, Master of Social Work. Tanya L. Cromwell, Master of Social Work. Janetta Denise Caraway, Master of Social Work. Erin Cassidy Smeltzer, Master of Social Work. Elizabeth Marie Moan Ocasio, Master of Social Work. Lindsay Mary Gauger, Master of Social Work. Claudia Castaneda, Master of Social Work. Carly Elizabeth Gorman, Master of Social Work. Danielle Renee Reed, Master of Social Work. Jordan Thomas Henning, Master of Social Work. Arshelle Ramona Purnell, Master of Social Work. Ruth Etienne, Master of Social Work. Ramona Vinson, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Laura Rocio de Jesus, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Mariana Melendez McDonald, Master of Arts in Clinical Counseling. Christine Lavon Williams, Master of Social Work. Tamika S. Bounds, Master of Social Work. Navi Kaur, Master of Social Work. Shayron Lynn Jarman, Master of Social Work. Amanda Edwards, Master of Social Work. Dorothy Eleanor Long, Master of Social Work. Molly S. Reichard, Master of Education. Jamie Scroy, Master of Education. Kristen Marie Levan, Master of Education. Alexandra E. Fowler, Master of Education. Jennifer N. Clinton, Master of Education. Alicia Capania, Master of Education. Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences.
President Loyack, it is my honor to present to you the bachelor's degree candidates from the College of Business, Communication, and Leadership. Lloyd Arnett James, Bachelor of Science in Management, cum laude. Kayla Pearson Moore, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration and Human Resource Management. Austin Patrick Andrews, Bachelor of Science in Sport Management and Finance. Tyler Bradley Graham, Bachelor of Science in Sport Management. Joshua Brett Osborne, Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Finance, magna cum laude. Elijah Daniel Perry, Bachelor of Science in Management. Sydney Rita McKenna, Bachelor of Science in Management and Accounting, summa cum laude. Sydney Teresa Klauser, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Tiffany Rose Alexander, Bachelor of Science in Marketing and Management. Mackenzie Ryan Combs, Bachelor of Arts in Communication. Michelle Denise Klusman, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration and Accounting, magna cum laude. Jessica Renee Poston, Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management. Stacy Keegan Ann, Bachelor of Science in Management, magna cum laude. April Lynn Werner, Bachelor of Science in Management, summa cum laude. Wyatt E. Hessler, Bachelor of Science in Marketing and Digital Media Marketing, summa cum laude. Ryan Patrick McHugh, Bachelor of Science in Marketing, cum laude. Jason Zachary Scott, Bachelor of Science in Finance and Accounting, magna cum laude. Maggie Frances Arnold, Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Finance, magna cum laude. Monica Nguyen, Bachelor of Science in Finance and Accounting, summa cum laude. Sydney Rose Sobchik, Bachelor of Science in Marketing, magna cum laude. Marissa Lynn Bishop, Bachelor of Science in Finance, cum laude. Hermela Sampson John, Bachelor of Science in Economics. Mackenzie Rose Maurer, Bachelor of Arts in Digital Media Marketing and Philosophy. John Joseph Hanley, Bachelor of Science in Marketing and Human Resource Management, cum laude. Lily Rose Ramos, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Arlena Ann Bailey, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science and Healthcare Administration. Abraham Albert Castillo, Bachelor of Science in Management, cum laude. Brittany Cofresi, Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Human Resource Management. Alexa Lynn Powers, Bachelor of Arts in Communications, summa cum laude. Todd Edward Minshall, Bachelor of Science in Marketing. Justin Michael Fortuna, Bachelor of Science in Marketing and Sports Management, magna cum laude. Chase P. Wilson, Bachelor of Science in Marketing. Nicole A. Fick, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Jared Andrew Montalto, Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Tion Brendan Thorpe, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science. Dion Cameron Thorpe, Bachelor of Arts in Communications. James Kenneth Jennings, Bachelor of Arts in Digital Media Marketing. Nicholas Christian Anderson, Bachelor of Science in Sport Management. Avery John Barton, Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Brandon Arthur Kreider, Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Marketing, cum laude. Winifred Emmeline Gutierrez, Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Colleen Margaret Jones, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science and Healthcare Administration, cum laude. Jenna Wentling, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Joel David Garcia, Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Kayleen Marie Torres, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration and Healthcare Science, magna cum laude. James Anthony Sermonaro IV, Bachelor of Science in Management. Marissa May Rex, Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Economics. Amanda Rose Thomas, Bachelor of Science in Human Resource Management, magna cum laude. Gary Hilford Bates, Bachelor of Science in Management, magna cum laude. Jenny Carpio, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration, magna cum laude. Raven Elizabeth Metis, Bachelor of Arts in Communications, magna cum laude. Nicole Marie Sanchez Gonzalez, Bachelor of Arts in Communications, cum laude. Isaiah B. McCready, Bachelor of Science in Management. Amit Bogle, Bachelor of Science in Finance, cum laude. Taylor Marcus Allen Kaufman, Bachelor of Science in Sport Management and Accounting, magna cum laude. Trent Stanton Ryder, Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Sean Charles Bernard, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Science and Healthcare Administration. Matthew Alexander Mitchell, Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Liam Conlon Abdallah, Bachelor of Science in Sport Management. Scott O'Hara, Bachelor of Science in Sport Management. Jonathan T. Niffen, Bachelor of Science in Management. Annabelle Rodriguez, Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Anthony Rosario, Jr., Bachelor of Science in Management. Hope Mariana Robinson, Bachelor of Science in Accounting, magna cum laude. Terrence Anthony Watts, Jr., Bachelor of Science in Management, summa cum laude. Charlie Polikapt, Bachelor of Science in Management. Lolita Ellen Roberta Lawson, Bachelor of Science in Management. Tina M. Zimmerman, Bachelor of Science in Accounting and Human Resource Management, cum laude. Andrew Lawrence Spots, Bachelor of Science in Management, summa cum laude. Carla Hermida Montoya Contreras, Bachelor of Science in Finance and Economics, magna cum laude. Aniela Carbalin Verbin, Bachelor of Arts in Communications, summa cum laude. Laura Ann Covley, Bachelor of Science in Marketing. Todd Allen Robinson Turner, Jr., Communication. Antoine Lamont Craig, Jr., Bachelor of Science in Accounting. Malcolm R. Carey, Bachelor of Science in Marketing. Avery James Walker, Bachelor of Science in Marketing, Accounting, and Healthcare Administration. Robert Young, Jr., Bachelor of Science in Sport Management and Management. Tamia Renee Mathias, Bachelor of Science in Management. Keon E. Taylor, Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Melissa Maria Pretash Reinhold, Bachelor of Science in Management. Nicholas Craig Newtile, Bachelor of Science in Finance and Economics, cum laude. Luca Grammatica, Bachelor of Arts in Communications. Michael D. Tancredi, Bachelor of Science in Management. Tanner Allen Clark, Bachelor of Science in Management. Nicholas David Moret, Bachelor of Science in Healthcare Administration. Kyler Newton, Bachelor of Science in Management. Ronald Dominic Silvestro, Bachelor of Science in Management and Finance, magna cum laude. Sierra Cheyenne Martin Permenter, Bachelor of Science in Management. Anthony Ruben Santiago, Bachelor of Science in Management. Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Business, Communication, and Leadership.
President Loyack, it's my honor to present to you the bachelor's degree candidates for the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences. Nico Nathaniel Skurlock, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Courtney Jade Blimline, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Angelica May Shanaki, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Michael Thomas Lanza Jr., Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, cum laude. Driss Audu, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, cum laude. Terrence E. Lewis, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, summa cum laude. Shamira Justine Bolden, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Melinda Ruiz, Bachelor of Social Work, cum laude. Alexandria Kathleen McKinney, Bachelor of Social Work. Jaisha Lee Toro Soto, Bachelor of Social Work. Quadira Christina Forston, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Amy Juliana Navarro, Bachelor of Social Work. Whitney Martina Jacques, Bachelor of Social Work. Tracy C. Frazier, Bachelor of Social Work. Kirsten Marie Lake, Bachelor of Social Work. Caitlin Marie Canning, Bachelor of Social Work, cum laude. Tiffany Renninger, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood with Special Education, summa cum laude. Jennifer Marie Hall, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood and Special Education, summa cum laude. Beth Ann Bowman, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education, summa cum laude. Brianna Elizabeth Cahoon, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Amber Marie Seidel, Bachelor of Arts in Psychology. Bubani Folk, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Allison Ann Walker, Bachelor of Arts in Addictions and Mental Health Treatment. Abby Tamaro Dishulu, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Amy Elizabeth Koch, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, cum laude. Ayla Shanika Bruce, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Victoria Ashley Strasser, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, summa cum laude. Molly Marie Gaffney, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science, magna cum laude. Wanda Yvette Cruz, Bachelor of Social Work, magna cum laude. Rex Ann Leanna Washington, Bachelor of Social Work, cum laude. Shantae Nicole Campbell, Bachelor of Social Work, cum laude. Keisha Gregg, Bachelor of Social Work. Maria Guadalupe Gonzalez Lara, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science. Lizette Maya Valadaros, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and Philosophy. Jamie Kelly Ortega, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Jordan Philip Sickler, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, summa cum laude. Lori Rebecca Shaner, Bachelor of Arts in Addictions and Mental Health Treatment. Chelsea Marie Razor, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Marielle Rodriguez, Bachelor of Arts in Behavioral Health. Laverne Carol Jackson, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Richard Cornegay, Bachelor of Social Work. Kirsten Ellen Koenig, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood and Special Education, magna cum laude. Amber Michelle Orban, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education and Special Education, summa cum laude. Catherine Rose Gormley Manning, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood and Special Education, cum laude. Megan K. Everts, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood and Special Education, magna cum laude. Alyssa Grace Hernanson, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood and Special Education. Katarina Natale Fernandez, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education and Special Education, magna cum laude. Isabel Erin Okerse, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood with Special Education, magna cum laude. Jessica Ann Pelicane, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood and Special Education, magna cum laude. Jillian Lynn Kepper, Bachelor of Arts in Addiction and Mental Health Treatment, cum laude. Joshua Allen Zelensky, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood Education, magna cum laude. Anne Gardy Remy, Bachelor of Social Work. Jacques Henze Antonio Mathis, Bachelor of Social Work. Hope Elizabeth Andrews, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood and Special Education, magna cum laude. Tyzir Benjamin Morris, Bachelor of Arts in Early Childhood with Special Education, magna cum laude. Jacob Paul Carson Taylor, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and Philosophy, summa cum laude. Stone Derek Riggin, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, magna cum laude. Riley Lane Skapansky, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, cum laude. Stephanie Lynn Moran, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, cum laude. Jamie Rose Wooten, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Kayla Antonet Callender, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice and Psychology. Isabella Grace Pizzo, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, magna cum laude. Jacqueline Maria Checo Mercado, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Madeline Rose Scardecchio, Bachelor of Arts in Behavioral Health. Emily Marie Miller, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. Marley Jane Werner, Bachelor of Arts in Addiction and Mental Health Treatment and Communications, magna cum laude. Carla Jessica Levine, Bachelor of Arts in Behavioral Health. Antoinette Monique Nelson, Bachelor of Arts in Behavioral Health, cum laude. Charles Jake Zimmerman, Bachelor of Arts in Political Science and Accounting, summa cum laude. Ingrid J. Delgado Cintron, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Jasmine Nicole Nicholson, Bachelor of Arts in Behavioral Health. Abimbola S.M. Osha Jaward, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Natasha Nicole Rivera, Bachelor of Arts in Addictions and Mental Health Treatment, magna cum laude. Joseph A. Ginder, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, magna cum laude. William Michael Dugar, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Gavin Blankenbiller, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Zachary Edward Schneider, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, cum laude. Nicholas Walter Roshak, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, summa cum laude. John C. Baram, Bachelor of Social Work and Criminal Justice. Jacob W. Miller, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice. Kamisha Nicole Palmer, Bachelor of Social Work. Norma Irene Jackson, Bachelor of Social Work. Kareem Ames, Bachelor of Social Work. April Janera Peterson, Bachelor of Social Work, magna cum laude. Sylvia A. Robinson, Bachelor of Social Work. Sierra A. Lloyd, Bachelor of Arts in Criminal Justice, cum laude. Seth Augustine Schweier, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Kayla Elizabeth McIntyre, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Ariana Mays, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, magna cum laude. Megan Nicole Clayburner, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, cum laude. Elizabeth Marie Gillespie, Bachelor of Science in Psychology and Philosophy, magna cum laude. Victoria E.F. Bear, Bachelor of Science in Psychology, cum laude. Ryan James Todd, Bachelor of Science in Psychology. Congratulations to the graduates of the College of Humanities, Education, and Social Sciences.
Congratulations and thank you to Deans Berger and Mateo in this, your inaugural class of graduates. And now we come to the most important moment in our ceremony today. Would all graduates rise for the conferring of degrees? President Loyak, on behalf of the faculty, I'm very pleased to present to you our candidates receiving the degrees of Doctor of Philosophy, Master of Arts, Master of Education, Master of Business Administration, Master of Social Work, Bachelor of Arts, Bachelor of Science, and Bachelor of Social Work, and certify that they have completed all the necessary requirements.
By the authority vested in me by the Board of Trustees and of Alvernia University and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I hereby confer on you the degree as listed in the commencement program and welcome to all the rights and privileges and responsibilities thereto pertaining to this degree on this, the 14th day of May, 2022. Congratulations, class of 2020.
Graduates, please remain standing as I call to the podium class of 22 graduate Isaiah McCready to assist in instructing graduates in turning our tassels from left to right.
Class of 2022, in honor and our hard work and dedication, please join me in turning our tassels to signify our journey as graduates.
Please be seated. And now that you are officially graduates of Alvernia University, I'd like to introduce the president of the Alumni Council, Kate Eck, a graduate of the class of 2011, who will welcome you into the Alumni Association.
Thank you, Provost Fitzgerald. Congratulations, class of 2022, and on behalf of the Alumni Council, welcome to the family. Today, you joined a network of over 15,000 alumni working together to be a force for good for Alvernia, our communities, and our world. Before you move on to your first official day as Alvernia graduates, I want to challenge you to do 3 things for your alma mater. Number 1, stay engaged. You have built relationships with classmates and our dedicated faculty and staff members. Please stay connected with them through campus events and alumni engagement programs, or by returning to the university to pursue an advanced degree. In fact, we'd like to quickly recognize all of our graduates today and any alumni in attendance who've received 2 or more degrees from Alvernia. Please rise for a round of applause. Thank you for continuing our long-standing tradition of continuing education. Number 2, be an advocate for the university. Encourage high school students and continuing education seekers to explore Alvernia. Nobody can tell the Alvernia story better than you. And finally, support Alvernia. When you're asked to give, remember the generosity of alumni and donors who have come before you. Your gift does not need to be large for you to make a difference. At this time, I'd like to ask graduates wearing maroon and gold tassels to please stand. These graduates chose to begin a tradition of philanthropy at Alvernia through a class gift donation to build a permanent fire pit for the quad. 200 graduates chose to support this gift and leave their mark on the university. Please be seated. After receiving your diplomas, all of today's graduates received pins from the Alumni Association. We encourage you to wear them with pride as you embrace your new identity as alumni of Alvernia University.
Thank you, Kate. Now I'd like to welcome back to the podium our talented student vocal group to sing the alma mater of Alvernia University. The lyrics are found in the back of your program. Please stand for the alma mater and remain standing for the benediction to be delivered by Kiersey Paola Rosario, who received her Master of Business Administration degree today.
Graduating class of 2022, now receive this blessing to go into the world. May you have the commitment to go into the world being led by the great spirit of hope and imagination, to see the gifts and achievements that our Creator has given you, while being confident that the Creator will use you in a mighty way for the purpose to which you are called. As you go forth, put into practice the accumulated knowledge that you have achieved and strive towards excellence in all that you do. Go forth with your head in the clouds of ambition toward making life better for all as well as for yourself. May your voices rise up to pronounce justice and peace in the world by celebrating and lifting up those around you. Go to heights quite beyond your present capabilities as you follow the Creator, who gives faith, wisdom, understanding, and blessings, so you have the courage to live your impossible dreams so that they will become possible. Go, knowing that what you have received today is yours, and nothing can separate you from your love of Alvernia University and the great source of knowledge and wisdom, the Master Teacher God. Go in peace.
So, are we all part of the pack? Oh, that was bad. Let me try that again. Are we all part of the pack? Then we can't end a ceremony without the wolf, right? Congratulations, class of 2022.